Hey, my name is Dr. Chelle, and welcome to the Dr. Test Prep YouTube channel. Right now, we're doing Unit 6 in Algebra, Lesson 7, which is Linear Inequality Word Problems that connects with Khan Academy. If you've bought my book, we're on page 115. We are doing the harder examples. If you don't have my book, paper and pencil is perfect. Also, everyone open up the Desmos calculator and make sure you've selected College Board. Maya saved $1,500 to cover expenses at college for the fall semester. She wants to keep $500 in her account for emergencies. If she budgets $65 per week, write an inequality to demonstrate this relationship. If the semester is 18 weeks, does she have enough money or will she need to reduce her spending? And remember, a lot of the units 6, 7, 8, and 9 questions are multi-step, unlike the questions we saw in 2, 3, 4, and 5. So first we will write our inequality. So $1,500 is how much she has. Now, anytime we do inequalities, you know how I like to do this. Okay, so if she spends her money and she spends $1,499, is that fine? Like, does she have enough money to spend $1,499? Yeah, because she has 15. If she has $1,500 and she spends all of it, including keeping the $500 in her account, is that okay? Yeah, because that's how much she saved. If she needs to spend $1,501, including, with the $500 being part of that, is that okay? No, because she only has $1,500. So our inequality has to be less than or equal to 1,500. It has to be $1,499 or 1,500 or anything lower than that. So now we know that it says $65 per week. So that'll be 65x. But $500 is hanging out in savings for emergencies. So now we've just written our inequality. So a couple of ways that we can solve it, you know me, I want you to type it in the Desmos calculator. Remember to do less than or equal to. You can use the keyboard, but you can use their little keypaddy thing. I just do shift comma for less than, and then you hit an equal sign up top, and it knows to put the less than or equal than sign. 1,500. So if I scroll out, we can see that she has enough money for 15.3 weeks. So if the semester is 18 weeks, does she have enough money or will she need to reduce her spending? And the answer is no, only enough for, we'll say, 15 full weeks. Okay. And obviously you're not writing sentences on the College Board site, but just so you remember for later. Question number 5. Max budgeted $50 for his cell phone plan. Hopper Cellular offers a base fee of $20 and then $50 per gigabyte. So Hopper is one of our cell places. We have $20 and $5 per gigabyte of data. Green Cellular offers unlimited everything for $50. Write an inequality to show when Hopper Cellular is equal or better than green. So we know we're going to have the equal than sign, but in order for it to be better, in this case, Hopper has to be less than green, because if Hopper only costs $20, that's great. That would be better than green. So this will be the less than or equal than sign. And then just to give you practice, let's type it in. Okay, so basically at 6 gigabytes of data is when Hopper is a better deal. So anything less than 6 gigabytes. And then at exactly 6 gigabytes, it's the same. And then anything more than 6, green would be the better deal, just in terms of the interpretation. Number 6, the Robinson family is going on vacation. the Sunny Days Rental Company charges $55 per day and 10 cents per mile. So we're going to be talking about Sunny, and they charge $55 per day and 10 cents per mile. The Be Free Rental Company charges $75 per day and 0.2 cents a mile. How many miles will the cost be the same? Which is the better deal before and which is the better deal after? So for right now, I'm just going to make Sunny be less than. Okay. And then we're going to add, and here it's 2 cents per mile. And the reason why I'm going to do less than and we can do or equal to is just because if they only drove 2 miles, Sunny is going to be the better deal because it's $55 is the base fee. So that's why it would make sense to make it that way. That already we know if they drive no miles, Sunny is the better deal. So we just need to know what's that turning point. And back in the day and on the Khan Academy videos, they're going to show you how to subtract 55 from both sides, subtract 2 cents from both sides, and divide by 0.8. And I'm just going to show you how to type that baby in the graphing calculator. Scroll, 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 scroll. Boom. 250 miles. So at 250 miles, they're equal. Anything less than 250, Sunny is a better deal. But if they're driving 500, Be Free would make more sense. And let me just show you what that really looks like. So if I do, let's pick 500 miles. Actually, let's start with 100. And I'm going to write the letter A because I just want to teach you the slider tool. Because we already talk a lot about how to interpret graphs, but I don't spend enough time doing the slider tool. So if they drove 1 mile, the Sunny Company would cost $55.10, and the Be Free Company would cost $75.02. If they drove 100 miles, look at how my variables or my solutions change. Sunny is still the better deal at $65, but Be Free is $77. But the gap is much smaller. Now look what happens when I add another zero. Now the Sunny Company cost $155, but the Be Free Company only costs $95. So Be Free is clearly a much better deal. And so sometimes it makes sense to interpret the graph, but sometimes if you get stuck on how to interpret it, you can just put them on 2 different lines and then use the slider function to do better. All right, so before you leave, before you watch the next video, which of course I would love for you to watch the next video, what I need you to do is to go back to Khan Academy and do the 4 practice problems for Unit 6, Lesson 7. Okay? You might not need to watch Khan Academy videos. My videos might just be enough to help you. So go back and see if they turn orange. If they do, or I'm sorry, if they turn purple. If they do, congratulations. If they don't, then go ahead and look at the Khan videos. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you watch the 4 pillars video or the how my stuff works with Khan. All right, this is Dr. Chelle. I will see you in our last lesson of this unit on page 116 in my next video. Bye-bye.